invite some of our attendees that are in the back. There are seats in the front, and it always gives a great visual when we have some of those seats filled. So please feel free to move a little forward. Are we good to go? Yes, Mr. Todd? Okay, good. So welcome, everyone. My name is Bernard Siegel. I'm the Executive Director of the Regenerative Medicine Foundation, which is the producer of this, the 12th World Stem Cell Summit from the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. This marks the end of day 3's sessions, and we have a plenary session with two wonderful presentations, one from Yuzo Toda of FUJIFILM, and immediately after, titled The Future of Human Aging, Implications of Induced Tissue Regeneration, with one of the iconic figures in our field, who I'll introduce later, Michael West, the founder of Geron, Advanced Cell Technology, and BioTime, among other accomplishments. As I've mentioned earlier in our meeting, this is the Japanese day, we like to say, of the World Stem Cell Summit. We recognize the accomplishments of Japan and in advancing cellular therapies in an amazing way. The government, industry, education, great academic centers, regulatory system working in lockstep to try to find a way to accelerate potentially life-saving and curative technologies. It's not easy to be a path-finding nation, very challenging, but I have found our Japanese colleagues so open to collaboration for the sake not of just Japan, but humanity. It's very welcoming to have this very large delegation from Japan, and including our co-chair of our meeting, Dr. Norio Nakasushi, former director of Kyoto iCEMS, and now leader of the Nakasushi Foresight Foundation. When I was in Japan last summer, I had the opportunity to tour the massive facilities at Kyoto University, probably the largest single collection of research scientists, some 600 under one roof at Kyoto, that are researching iPS cells, reprogrammed stem cells. It was a beehive of activity. I hope to see Nobel Prize winner Shinya Yamanaka in person, but he was in a big meeting, but I saw him through the window and I waved. One of the other very interesting things that I did is I went to the headquarters of the Forum for Innovative Regenerative Medicine. Yuzo Toda is the chairman of that august group of industry leaders, the industry organization of Japan that is moving forward regenerative medicine in an assertive and positive way. And all of these companies, and I assume some are even rivals, yet they are working together to try to advance the field. And indeed, one of the highlights was a trip down to FUJIFILM, where I had a chance to meet Mr. Toda. And what was so fascinating about that, and if I just take a minute to say, FUJIFILM, for those of you who don't know, we think of the time when you would go to Disney World and grab a box of film. It would be FUJIFILM, or sometimes if you go to the drugstore, there would be Kodak. And the story of FUJIFILM is an incredible story of many decades, this company, a leading technology company, and built the great consumer brand, FUJIFILM, and actually vanquished its rival in the end, Kodak, only to see the digital age sweep across and change the way folks and consumers took pictures. But FUJIFILM was a very nimble organization and steeped in science, chemistry, and now life sciences. And the journey of FUJIFILM to becoming a leading life science companies, yet proud of the brand that they had built up so over the years, keeping the name Fujifilm, which is very interesting, but now actually acquiring a United States company based in the United States, Cellular Dynamics, which of course was based on Jamie Thompson's technology and the acquisition of these valuable patents and working with the California Institute of Regenerative Medicine and banking. Fujifilm has become a dominant leader, not only in Japan and the world, guiding this field forward. Under the able leadership of their Chief Technical Officer, Director Yuzo Toda, who's the Senior Executive Vice President and Chief Technical Officer of Fujifilm Corporation, he is a phenomenal ambassador himself for his company and for Japan. Most notably, and what I think he's going to speak to us today about, is actually FIRM, the Forum for Innovative Regenerative Medicine, and how industry and all other elements of Japanese society are advancing our field. So please welcome Toda-san, Yuzo Toda.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Bernie. Thanks to Bernie's invitation here. I'm very honored to be here and to share with you our idea. Also, I'm chairman of the Regenerative Medicine Industry Association in Japan. So today I'd like to share with you regenerative medicine revolution. But also Bernie stimulated me. His introduction is Fujifilm, which he stimulated. When I was a freshman to join Fuji, my senior, a little bit older than me, asked us, "Hey, young guy, do you know what is Fujifilm's products?" No one could answer. He said, "Trust." That is so impressed for me. Still, I think whatever product, whatever service we offer, whoever customers, most important idea is what we have to give them. That is trust. Also, Fujifilm is now, our film is almost gone, almost nothing, but we change our business, but such type of core concept, we sell trust, is also applicable in this area. Anyhow, thank you, Bernie. You stimulated me. Also, you reminded me again, trust is the most important product for us. Okay, thank you. Today's my presentation is here, environmental change in medical treatment. Keyword is aging country. Second one is definition of regenerative medicine. Keyword is cell science. And also revolution, medical treatment by cell science, role of industry, and conclusion from the industry. First, environmental change. Anyhow, due to super-aged society, we have two major obstacles and problems: increased national health expenditure, and also very low satisfaction with drug and treatment. Therefore, we need new approach. One is really we need reactive but radical treatment result is needed. Also, proactive treatment. Both reactive and proactive approach is really necessary. That is one of the key solution is regenerative medicine. I need regenerative of this one. Almost no light, sometimes okay. Anyway, so this is first idea to share with you. Second one is I also shared with you kind of aging country. Here is a population rate over 65 years old, which is, if that ratio is more than 21%, super aged country. Japan is 26.7, super aging country. Italy, Germany, France will follow. And also in Asia, China, Korea, still percentage itself is lower, but their steep curve is so much higher than Japan. So anyhow, by the way, US is still okay. But anyhow, aging is really major cause for our quality of life. This is national health expenditure in Japan. Now, more than 400 billion. That is 60 years ago, just 2.1. 180 times more. This is so astonishing. We have to do something. This is kind of health expenditure per person at each age range. So you can see tremendously increase from 65 or 69. That means, of course, a very serious expenditure, but not only expenditure. If you pay more and more money, that means your health condition is so serious, so-called double punch. Then this is our problem. So here, this is satisfaction with treatment. Horizontal line and vertical line is contribution of drug to treatment. This area is so-called unmet medical needs. Here I pointed 3 domains. One is cancer, diabetes, dementia. This is major problem, but still we don't have real key to solve, so-called unmet medical needs area. But this, do you know why? This is all aging-related disease, not simple disease. So in that sense, we have to change kind of concept. Until so far, our approach to disease is kind of attacking single target. So here is low molecule, the medicine and the biologics, and here cell. I think this is better. No. Okay, so this is single target case is single molecules and single target. This is one-way approach. Also, biologics, antibody, also single target, but single polymer and single target. But most of the case, especially in cancer, this is multi-target, so not applicable. So we have to change paradigm or basic concept to utilizing self-healing ability. We have our body have this kind of ability we have. Then cell will appear as an essential solution. Single cell, even single cell, can adapt to a normalized problem. This is kind of idea. Okay, so still I'd like to identify 3 major areas. We need novel drug for new infections. Low molecule is still we need because infection disease such as very toxic influenza, HIV, HCV, HPV, still very serious problem. So in that sense, a new drug, new approach to infection is still very important area. Also, second one is second generation antibody is needed. So local battle single target antibody is not valid anymore. So for instance, armed antibody or PD-1 like immune system control antibody is second generation. Third one is, I mentioned already, biocontrol system utilizing cell. So immune system and gene and tissue, etc. This is so-called microenvironmental control, utilizing self-healing ability. Here is the cell therapy and also target of regenerative medicine. So this is 1, 2, 3 is so-called new target, new area. So I'd like to summarize first part. First one is new drug, and second one is utilizing immune system for multiple mobile target, and third one is interactive treatment to control abnormal environment. Then cure completely, and the new options, preemptive medicine. This is first paragraph. And second one is definition of regenerative medicine. In the first part, I shared with you, we need kind of new approach. One of the most important key factors is regenerative medicine. But also here, I'd like to define what is the new regenerative medicine. Here, regenerative medicine is one of the application of cell science-based medicine. Also cell therapy, also tissue engineering, also more and more complex kind of human body reproduction kind of system or device or tool is needed. But also only cell cannot reach these kind of value chain. Also we need engineering to support cell performance, also to optimize cell performance, also to maximize cell performance. We need different type of science. In one word, engineering. Cell science and cell engineering, cell science and engineering can perform what we needed. I'd like to skip here. Also, medical treatment. Thank you very much. Good. Now I'm completely recovered. Here is kind of statistic data. Here is healthy people in Japan. Healthy people is 53%, but half health is 20, and a little bit sicky is 20, real sick person is 7%. So here, from here, we start kind of cure, but it is sometimes too late. For instance, using regenerative medicine from here, this area, regenerative medicine is kind of essential treatment method. Therefore, our cure area is expanded. So therefore, our lifetime become longer. But also, this area, preventive area, regenerative medicine can contribute a lot. For instance, from here, preemptive medicine using regenerative medicine expand healthy lifespan. So to balance with preventive and reactive approach utilizing regenerative medicine, our life become more and more successful. Not anti-aging, but we can establish successful aging using this one. Of course, we have a big obstacle or problem to be tackled. One is early detection. To do some preventive action, we need early detection, for instance, biomarker, and also gene diagnosis. Also, a lot of scientific themes are lying in front of us. Also, early intervention, of course, drug and vaccine, and also IT, kind of big data of our total life is also very, very important. So this is a kind of basic idea. Third one is I'd like to share with you some example of regenerative medicine. Here is ocular program for RP and PRD. This cell is already delivered by CDI, our group company, but also these two should be designed like engineering, like underlayer and overlayers, these two. This program already started together with NIH. So also Japanese our subsidiary company. JTEC is a professional company for making cell under GMP condition of Japan. So here is final kind of structure of ocular program. This is one of the example. Also, this is diabetes program. The example here, the diabetes mouse here, the blood concentration, glucose here, even implantation of beta cell itself is no difference between non-treatment diabetes mouse and implant islet. And implant islet and mesenchymal stem cell combination works very well, decreasing significantly glucose level of the blood. But this is still not good enough. Utilizing our kind of three-dimensional cell aggregation technology here, utilizing special recombinant peptide and special structure like this, then completely same glucose level of normal mouse. So this is really revolutionary treatment utilizing cell science and engineering technology. This is from FUJIFILM data. So this is kind of summary or overview of the cell therapy product under pipeline and already in the market. For instance, autologous and allogenic, and somatic stem cell, and iPS and ES cell. This is overview. So now, really, regenerative medicine and cell therapy is just started, and in front of us there are so many kind of promising results will come soon. So next agenda is drug discovery and development system, not only for therapy, also this is very important outcome from regenerative medicine. Here is from preclinical to the end, We utilize animal cell and small mouse and chimpanzee and phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 monkey. Sorry, not chimpanzee, monkey. And here, if we utilize cell, like I mentioned here, this is just estimation, but not far from the real data, real result, I presume. For instance, success ratio is now is only 11% from preclinical, and also development cost in average is $900 million, and also total period is 10 to 15 years. If we utilize cell system, human cell, not small animal, success ratio become 55% from 11, 5 times more successful, and also cost is 5 times more effective, and also time-wise, 1/3. This is really, really revolution for even drug discovery and development. Please remind, we pay a lot, too much, for medical treatment nowadays. So this is some example what I'd like to skip for medical drug discovery. So almost end of my presentation is role of industry I'd like to share. Industry's role is very, very important. For instance, here is the research or scientific result. And here is the market, patient here. In between us, there are very big and long and deep kind of gap. For instance, what type of result we have to search. Also, business strategy is very important. Also, regulatory approval. Also, manufacturing, high quality, high trustfulness, reliability, cost, and also marketing, how to bring. So here is a lot of brick to fill. So anyhow, this is, I don't want to mention in detail, but for instance, business model and the clinical trial and money, funds, regulatory application, et cetera, is very, very important. For instance, I want to introduce Japanese new regulatory framework, one of the most important part. This is kind of drug regulatory framework, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. This is regenerative medicine. We, Japanese, together with academia and the industry and the government, we implemented a so-called conditional term-limited approval system. Because this is not compromisation, this is due to science. So regenerative medicine is, in principle, personalized medicine. Depend upon the patient, the recovering condition is so different. Therefore, we implemented conditional approval system here. If we show confirmation of safety and also some possibility of the efficacy, we can get conditional approval. And after conditional approval, we have to collect all patient data, and if that is successful, here is kind of final approval we can get. This is a very unique and flexible system. Of course, safety is no kind of flexibility. We have to show the safety is same as drug approval system. So in this sense, I want to mention, in principle, most likely we can get from first clinical trial to the end before a conditional approval, in average, 2 years or 3 years are expected. This is, industrial association members nowadays in Japan, more than 200. Among those, so there are a lot of different variety of the industry. One is regenerative medicine and cell therapy, biotechnology, pharmaceutical company, 47. Also device and machine company, 37. Chemicals and material company, also 47. And also logistic, insurance, consulting, etc. is 73. This is, we have a very good relationship with ARM in the US, same type of organization. Here, one of our activity I'd like to share with you, one is due to a Japanese new regulatory system, a lot of foreign company and academia and venture are interested in to start in Japan regenerative medicine. Therefore, we organize kind of crossroad meeting chance as a firm. So we are kind of consult and to realize the business in Japan, etc. We support here. And also we implement a new showcase very close to Haneda Airport. This is Life Innovation Center here. This is part of the building here. Here is a gathering member of the firm and represent and small experiment, also as example, also even a customer can try some experiment here. So this is kind of showcase of Japanese regenerative medicine industry. Both these two is newly opened. Here is also kind of worldwide collaboration from North America and Europe and Asian Pacific. We have globally the same types of organization in worldwide. But regenerative medicine is, we have a lot of problem to be tackled, to bring to the patient. So therefore, we have to collaborate worldwide. This is one of the example of collaboration worldwide association. This is my final conclusion. Between science and market, we have a lot of big barrier, gap. Also academias, together with academia, industry, and also hospital, kind of real place for patient. Nevertheless, the role and responsibility is different, but target or kind of mission is the same. So we need open innovation to bridge here. Also, finance support is very important as a business model. Also, suitable, optimal regulatory is also very important. This is just, I'd like to share just in case. Thank you very much for your attention.